watching MissMine.com, and I have the gorgeous Diandra Soares here answering all your questions that you asked on Twitter, Facebook, plus Instagram, everywhere. And here it is, the Upen Karishma saga. So this is a long one. Priya Chetri says, I asked her on Twitter if her opinion on Karishma Tanna had changed, and she said, definite eye-opener. In what way was she an eye-opener, good or bad? And when the whole house, possibly the world, thought the same thing about you and Gautam, you know, Tanna was the only one who had your back, even though, you know, Gautam didn't used to get along with her. And she didn't judge you, she says. And why do you feel that their relationship isn't real?
Well, the eye-opener for me in the Tanna situation was, you don't be, like if you're saying you're friends and you're saying things, I would rather have a friend who's just upfront and honest to me, to my face. So what happened was, I went back and I watched a certain video wherein she had said completely something else in the confession room. Yeah. And when we were out and having a chat about it and discussing it, we had a really nice girly moment and we talked about it. So had she just said the truth to me about what she said inside, instead of making up a story and telling me what she said, I would have respected that much more. And that for me is important in friendships. Like you just say things, whether that's a, you know, whether you, I don't think you should blindly support your friends. Yeah. I think that you should have friends who will tell you to your face what's right, you know, and what's wrong. And so I think for me that was a little bit of a downer, and then I realized that, you know, there are like when I watch the show, I don't feel so connected to her. Yeah. You know, I don't. Like I feel that she is being kind of fake, or that she does come across as selfish and self-centered, and she never wants to accept that she's ever wrong in any situation. And I don't feel connected to that. As for being friends, yeah, you know, I mean, sure, we'll still be connected, but it's just that when I watch this as a general viewer, it's her feeling to me. Yeah. You know, to support someone like that to be a winner. So it's just.
So do you think when she's doing the whole like, oh, I'm going to clear my relationship before I do this, but then still like kind of making out with Upen at night, is it drama, or is she not help herself?
So that's the thing here. When people say that she supported me through all of this, yeah, she did support me, but she also was the person who sat there and said, I could never do anything on camera. I could never do anything on national television like this. You're very unguarded. It's very amazing how you are. Yeah. Which is great. Yeah. It's not like she was like dissing me to say on some level, but on some level she was. And I think that when you're getting up and doing the same thing, so that's why you should never say anything sometimes, because
never say never, basically.
Because you never know when you might land yourself in those very same situations. So.
Mayank says, my question is, this one's in Hindi, is आपको क्या ऐसा लगता है कि करिश्मा और उपेन का relationship बहुत जल्दी हो गया, जब करिश्मा ने पहले कहा था that she's not sure, and after some time करिश्मा ने admit किया था संभावना और प्रीतम के सामने that she likes Upen. So was it a slower thing? Was it slow enough, or was it like, I know what you're saying about not feeling the vibe of her, but do you just think it's not real?
I just feel that, you know, for whatever reasons, you get over it. Like even if you're not, like you've been saying you love your boyfriend for like 3.5 months now, and this and that, and then you get married, and there's so many things that you've been saying and sharing. For me, it's weird because as a friend, she shared all of those things with me, and so I find it really confusing to watch this, because if you've been saying all of those things, then no matter what, you can't have a breakup when one person's in the house and one's out of the house. So you've got to get over those feelings, and in any kind of relationship, it'll take time. There is heartbreak, there is something. I don't know. I find the whole thing, you know,
I wonder, do you think she's going to come out of the house and say, like, tell her boyfriend that it was all just for drama and he's going to be okay with it? Or, like no, based on what you know of Upen, do you think Upen generally is going to go out with her now after the show, or is like he's going to go back to
No, I think that Upen's feelings are genuine, that he definitely, like, you know, developed a whole thing for her, because there were moments in the house when we would play these games, and then murder, kill, divorce, whatever those games were. And so he would say things, you know. So I think that his feelings are genuine. I just hope that See, if they are together and she resolves the situation outside of the house with whoever and whatever, then it's great and I'm happy for them. They're my friends, and you know, if they found love with each other, I'm all for it. Go dance the Sangeet, blah blah blah. Whatever. But you know, I mean, I just feel the whole thing of, I think you should just end something cleanly and then get into something. And so here, both people are to blame, because the friend's pursuing someone who's taken, and Tanna is going out, is obviously ditching this boyfriend on national television, that she's gone on and on and on about national television, and then you go do this, which to me on a human level is just wrong.
Yeah. So, and that's like the worst, like that's worse than getting a text breakup, right? It's like everybody knows. And Merosh is a question saying, when you had re-entered the house and you actually warned Upen and clarified a few things with Karishma, and she denied it after you left. I don't know if you saw that, but what was your take on that?
Yeah, so here's the thing. She can never accept that she's wrong. Like, you're denying something that is on record.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on an episode. I've watched it. The whole world's watched it. And then you turn around and say, I don't know, Upen and I were discussing how I'm playing a game. How can I play a game when I'm not in the game? I'm out of the game. Why would I play any game? I'm out of the game.
That's kind of amazing that you're not in the house anymore, but they still feel your presence. It's kind of amazing, actually. All right, and one final word. Just tell us to camera one truth that people probably don't know about the Bigg Boss house, or maybe you think it's obvious, like something that you know that you want people to know about being on Bigg Boss.
I think. Okay, I think this is a good time to clarify this, because everyone seems really confused and there's lots of speculation about this. But it's not scripted. It is not scripted. Bigg Boss is not scripted. Whatever we say, whatever we do is like 100% real. It's what we say and what we do in the house. And it doesn't get more real than this. We're not in connection with like anybody, any of the crew or anybody on the set. There's absolutely no connection. So it's like literally like, we don't even realize that there's actually 500 people around us. Believe that it's just the 15 of us or 10 of us or 12 of us, how many other people. So it's not at all scripted. So when you see all these you know, these love stories, like I know people think that fans, you know, okay fine, like they work around things, but they work around things that are just absolutely real. So they obviously know fans' feelings.
So they'll focus on
you know, they'll bring those inside, but that's just about it. It's actually 100% like real. That is real.
So you got your answer. Everyone who thinks it's scripted, it isn't, and you heard that exactly live from Diandra right here on MissMoney.com. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe right here, the little red box. Hit subscribe right now. Make sure you like and share this video, and stay tuned to MissMoney.com for lots more.